Hello students, welcome back. We are again back at the same topic, statistical mean. Over here we are given with class interval and frequency. Okay, just remember that class interval and frequency will be there if you are solving the question of statistical mean, and if you are solving the continuous series question. Okay, continuous series. Okay, so over here we are given class interval 100 to 120, 120 to 140, 140 to 160, 160 to 180, 180 to 200. Okay, frequency is given 12, 14, 8, 6 and 10. Always remember, in question these two columns will be given if you are solving the question of statistical mean continuous series. Okay, now we're gonna solve this question with the help of step deviation method. As we know, there are three methods of calculating mean. First is direct method, another one is shortcut, and the last one is step deviation. So through step deviation method we're gonna solve this question. So we require x for it. What is x? X is the midpoint. Midpoint means, like in the previous video we calculated through class interval, adding these two limits, upper limit plus lower limit, and making it half. That's the midpoint. Add these two limits, make it half. Add these two limits, make it half. So 120 plus 100, 220, to half of 220, 110, 110. 140 plus 120, that is 260, half of 260, 130. 160 plus 140, 300, half of 300, 150. Accordingly, you can calculate this x column. Okay. Now, because we are solving with the help of step deviation method, we require to know the di. Okay. So what is di? Di is basically the formula for calculating di is x minus a. What is x? X is this column. We have just calculated it. X is this column. And what is a? A is the assumed mean. As we know, like in the shortcut method, we saw and we did that we have to assume a particular mean from the x column. Okay, so over here also, because the formula for calculating mean through step deviation method is a plus summation fi ti upon summation fi. Okay, so we require a. All right, and for calculating di also it is required. Okay, so we're going to assume the mid value of this column. So mid value is 150. You can assume any of the value of x from this column, but we are going to assume this 150 because it's coming in between. Anyway, so this is a, or assumed mean. Now for calculating di. Now why we are calculating di? Because in formula it is given summation fi ti. So what is summation fi ti? Ti. What is ti? For ti we require d. So that's why we are calculating d over here. Okay. Now for calculating d, just subtract x. Okay. Subtract the value of assumed mean from x. Subtract the value of assumed mean from x. That is x minus 8. So what is x over here? First value of x is 110. So 110 minus 150 minus 40, 130 minus 150 minus 20, 150 minus 150 0, 170 minus 150 20, 190 minus 150 40. So accordingly you have to calculate it according to the formula, because x minus a is there. So x then minus a, x minus a, x minus a, x minus a, x minus a. You're gonna get the value of di of this column, not ti. What is the formula for calculating ti? D upon I. Di upon I. So what is d? We have already calculated. And what is I? I is the class size, or the gap of the class interval. What is the gap over here? 120 minus 100, 20, 20, 20. Gap of 20 is there at every respective column of class interval. So I is class size. Class size is 20 at every column. Now, okay, now we're gonna calculate d upon I. So what is d over here? Minus 40. Minus 40 upon 20, minus 2. Again minus 20 upon 20, minus 1. 0 upon 20, 0. 20 upon 20, 1. 40 upon 20, 2. This is the value of ti. Now we're gonna calculate FITI, that is the product of F and T. What is f over here? F is 12, and what is t? Minus 2. So 12 into minus 2, minus 24. 14 into minus 1, minus 14. 8 into 0, 0. 6 into 1, 6. 10 into 2, 20. We shall add this because we need to find summation. What is summation? The addition. So minus 24 minus 14 will be minus 38, and 6 plus 20 will be plus 26. So minus 38 plus 26 will be minus 12. So value of summation fi here is minus 12. Now put the values. We shall add this column also because we need summation fi as well. To add these values, 12 plus 14 plus 8 plus 6 plus 10, we shall get 50. Now put the values accordingly. Okay, what was the value of A? 150 plus summation FITI minus 12 upon 50 multiplied by 20. We are cutting this 0 to 0 because it is in the multiplication form. The numerator denominator will be divided. 0 to 0, it's been cut off. Now plus minus will be minus. So minus 12 over here, 2 is there. So minus 12 into 2, minus 24. Minus 24 upon 5. You will take the LCM accordingly, you will solve it, and you will get 750 minus 24 upon 5, that is 726 upon 5. So the value of mean will be, we will divide it. $145. Okay, 145.2. 145.2 will be the value of mean. Okay, so this is the value of mean. I hope you understood this video. This method, this was the shortcut method through which we have calculated the mean. If you understood, make sure to like and share with your friends who are doing this chapter. And thank you for giving your precious time. Thank you.